It's a typical winter's day in Washington. The overcast skies above the Capitol dome and the chilly temps are the norm. Every year at this same time, the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials holds its Washington Briefing. But this year's fly-in, says AASHTO Executive Director Bud Wright, is anything but typical.
Well, this is one of those rare times when infrastructure is a principal topic in Washington, D.C. From the presidential campaign to now some of the early declarations from the Trump administration, infrastructure seems as though it's going to be at the forefront of his policy agenda. So it's a great time for our members to be here.
From February 28th through March 3rd, dozens of State Department of Transportation officials will gather at the Washington Court Hotel on New Jersey Avenue, just blocks from the U.S. Capitol. A lot of the discussion will be about the new administration and the nation's new Transportation Secretary, Elaine Chao.
The department will also work with states to ensure that billions of dollars of federal funding are focused on improving transportation system performance and project delivery.
Wright says AASHTO was pleased to hear Chao's testimony during her confirmation hearing before the Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation.
Certainly what I liked about what she said was the focus on safety. She emphasized the fact that she expects the Trump plan to include funding as well as financing, and that she's really going to focus on new technology, on really finding ways to streamline the way in which the program is delivered. A lot of the same things that we focus on at AASHTO as part of our policy principles and our themes. 5
key lawmakers have been invited to speak. On Wednesday, Senate Environment and Public Works Committee ranking member Senator Tom Carper will lead things off, followed by Representative Bill Shuster, chair of the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, and the committee's ranking member, Representative Peter DeFazio, followed by Senator John Barrasso, EPW Committee Chairman. On Thursday, Senator Deb Fischer will deliver a keynote address. Fischer is a member of the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee, where she serves as chairman of the Subcommittee on Surface Transportation and Merchant Marine Infrastructure, Safety, and Security.
And we're very pleased to have them. Senators Carper and Barrasso are, of course, in new roles as the leaders of the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee. So it's very important that we hear what they're thinking and what their message will be to their committees and to the Senate as a whole. We've had an opportunity to meet with both of them. They obviously have been involved in transportation before, but not in these leadership roles. So it's extremely important for us to hear from them, and again, for them to hear from our members as to what our priorities will be.
AASHTO members will also spend time visiting their congressional delegations. This 2-page legislative agenda is filled with important information to share.
At the top of that list of messages that we want to convey and that we hope that our members are conveying to their members of Congress is finding a long-term sustainable source of funding for transportation. We know that we have a highway trust fund that's broken. It's not going to be able to sustain the current program after the FAST Act expires.
The AASHTO Washington Briefing 2017, from February 28th through March 3rd on Capitol Hill.